My name is Curwyn Mapaling. I'm from Uitenhage. I went to Mio College Boys High School, and ever since I was young, I always knew that I wanted to help people. Initially, I was thinking I'd become a doctor, but as I grew up, I realized that's not how I want to help people, and so I found psychology and decided to study that at the NMMU. I was told that when I was doing my research in grade 11 and matric that NMMU has one of the best psych departments, and that it produces a lot of research due to our esteemed staff members.
Wow.
It's also a university that's growing and it's going places. Only when you get here do you really see that it is moving and it is going, and at the speed that it's going now. It's remarkable, and I'm glad to be here. I'm proud of our university values and our graduate attributes, because I don't think it's every institution that prepares you for when you leave. Ubuntu is my favorite value. I feel I live it out in my life. I'm very passionate about community outreach and helping other people. And Ubuntu, it's nice to be at a university that values something that I value, so that I can practice it at the university and outside the university. My passion for the community, I would say, initially started with my parents that were always at a young age telling me that not everyone is as fortunate, and you need to treat others the way you would like to be treated, and you need to help others because you never know when the day would come when you might need help as well. We are social beings. We don't live on an island. We need people. As far as the academics are concerned, student counseling has various academic workshops that can help you with your study methods, your learning styles, and so forth. There are also SI leaders and how-to buddies that also assist you. At the NMMU, everything is there. It's just you have to go to it. There's also the gym and the sports societies. Seeing other people smile and other people grow and just live is exciting.
I'm Lisa Weideman, and I was born in Polokwane. In grade 7, I moved to PE, and where I attended collegiate junior school. And then I went to collegiate high school, where my mother works. And after that, I came to NMMU. I'm interested in the market economy and how it's based on extracting resources from the earth, and how it doesn't put anything back or give anything back to nature. Eco-socialism says that all production should be centered on ecocentric principles. So instead of extracting resources from nature as much as we like, which is what the market economy does at the moment, we instead set limitations to what we extract and how we produce things. The university's aspect of protecting the environment really appeals to me. What also appeals to me is the idea that NMMU is situated on a nature reserve. So there's always a lot of greenery, and it's not difficult to see buck. It's absolutely beautiful, and I mean, just about a kilometer down the road is the sea as well, so you can just go for a beach walk in your lunch break if you want to, so that's fantastic. At the basis of all education is literacy. So that's how I got involved in the reading club at the organization in New Brighton where I work, and also in establishing a library there. Just because we recycle doesn't necessarily mean we're saving the planet. We also have to start changing our mindsets about how we view the planet and how we view nature, and not just separating our garbage. Because in the end, the garbage that we're producing comes from a certain system that is extracting from nature. So more important than recycling is perhaps the idea of consuming less and living a lot more modest lives. I would very much like to be very involved in the community work, and especially vegetable gardens and that type of thing in the future. At NMMU, everyone's down to earth, and you can talk to anyone, and people don't look you up and down at all. They appreciate that we come from various backgrounds, and we just get on with it. We don't sweat the small things. I think we get a good quality education here at a very reasonable price.
My name is Tulani. I was born in 1991. I was born in Port Elizabeth. I knew I wanted to come to NMMU. NMMU was my first choice and UCT was my second. I just enjoy this thing of working with people my age, because the experiences and the encounters with different people And that is what Xanadu showed me as, and in greater whole, what NMMU also advocates diversity. There's diversity in all aspects, you know. The fact that you come from where you come from and I don't come from, that's diverse. So that is what Xanadu, it taught me to embrace diversity. It was an eye-opening experience, and it still is an eye-opening experience. But most importantly, it shows backgrounds, different backgrounds of students, and it makes you realize that you are not the only one who wants to better their situation back home. That a lot of us come here with hope that university must give us something that we can take out and something that we can pride ourselves with. And we cannot limit that on that paper that you'll get when you graduate. And I've been blessed to serve as the RSA of Xanadu for 2 years. And 60% of what our role is to come up with developmental programs. I don't want people to feel sorry for where they come from, but instead I want people to take where they come from and come to NMMU and say, you know what, I need to make something of myself. I need to better myself, and I need to go back to the community, and I need to show them that, listen, there is a place in Port Elizabeth, South Campus, NMMU, or any other campus of NMMU where you can develop yourself and become whatever you want to become. It's actually just taking the time to listen to, you know, someone in the community, what they have to say. You may not have money to give to them, but listening to them and giving your advice, it goes a long way. A lot of our people need to hear our stories, because I think we've got stories to tell. And once someone hears your story, maybe that person is in the same situation as you are. And because they've seen that you were able to persevere and you were able to push and get to where you are today, or where you want to be, or at least the direction that you want to head to, maybe that could uplift them as well.